What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope all your days is going absolutely well. Let me see here. It's bugging out. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the bugs and everything. We are here to talk about um. Let me just grab this and put that on, so you guys can't hear all the that is going on. But hopefully, every day. Wow, wow, literally wow. Hopefully, everybody is doing well today and has had the has had a great day today. Hello, Angel. See, I told you you'd find me here, and what a coincidence you did find me here. Can I can I read that out loud? Because I feel like I have to read it out loud. But you give me permission or not if I should read it out loud. Am I a gummy? Am I a gummy bear? I guess you could say that I am a gummy bear. Yeah, you could say. You could say that I. You could generally say that I'm a gummy bear, but it is. I don't know where this is leading to or where this is gonna go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go fix up my hair. My part is terrible, so I hate how my part looks right now. So I'm just gonna go fix up my hair. I will be back because I cannot be looking like this. Look at how ridiculous I look. Also, I do have a sign back there. You guys just can't see it, so I'm gonna turn off my main light as well to see if it shows. Because I didn't know it would show like that. Oh, okay. So I didn't realize that you guys wouldn't be able to see the sign back there. Because in my eyes, I thought that it would be very noticeable, but it says on air, which you guys cannot see because of how bright it is, because of the exposure of the light. But I guess me turning off all my lights, I see it's the brightest thing in the room, but you guys can clearly see that there is a light back there. It does say on air, but unfortunately you guys cannot see it because it's not close enough, I believe. I believe since it's quite far away, you guys won't be able to see what it says, but it says on air. Um, and I thought that would be a cool decoration just to put there and for you guys to see, but clearly it's not a great decoration if you guys cannot see it, right? Because the overexposure is hitting and everything like that. But Yes, it does say on air, and I can show you that it does say on air if you want me to. I just have to. So as you guys can kind of see, I believe it's a bit bright, but what about if I turn down the bright? Yeah, you guys can see that it says on air. You guys can't see it, which is very unfortunate. I thought you guys would have been able to see it, but I guess since it's quite far back, you can see it, but it's not like clear. You just can see like there's a light back there. That's all you can see is a light back there. All that you guys know is there's a light back there, and you cannot physically see you cannot physically tell what it says. But I believe that if I had it closer or something where you guys would be able to see it, then you guys would be able to see it. But since it is like somewhere where you guys it's quite far away and my camera doesn't really pick it up. But as you guys can see, I moved the other lights and now they are currently sitting here with some certificates, and I do have a lot of certificates that I do have to put in a safe place. But yeah, for the time being, I am going to swap microphones because I think it might be a little bit easier for me to do. And then after I swap microphones, we can do whatever you guys suggest, or if you guys have anything that you guys want me to talk about or anything. Or any motivational speeches that you guys have very quickly, you can put it in the chat right now. And then if you guys don't have anything, um, and then if you guys don't have anything, then naturally I'm not going to read anything out. But if you guys have any quotes or anything, make sure you do put them. But yeah, you do definitely do put them because that's going to be a great. It's going to be great. It's going to be cool. It's going to be just put anything that you have in mind. Just put it in the chat right now because I want to see if you guys have any motivational quotes or anything. Just because I think it would be a great twist, or like it would be unique if you guys had any motivational quotes or anything instead of me always reading the motivational quotes. But it's always I don't know if there is if it changes. Can I tell you why some people? Can you tell me why some people are afraid of thunder? So some people are afraid of thunder because it makes a really loud noise, and if you're not used to it, and if you don't like loud noises, then you would tend to be scared of thunder a lot. Um, there are people that have phobias of thunder. There are there are people out there that have a phobia of thunder, of it being really, really loud and things like that. Um, but I cannot really tell you personally. There's people that do have phobias. A traumatic childhood event during a storm can lead to astrophobia. You're also more likely to develop astrophobia if a parent or sibling has the condition. Sometimes people develop astrophobia for no known reason. So, astrophobia is people that have a fear of thunder. And if you do have a fear of thunder, I don't know why you would have a fear of thunder because it's not like it's going to come and eat you or anything. But some people do have fears of thunder. People do have fears of just fears of random things. Just the most randomest things ever. Like people have a fear of women. People have a fear of men. People have a fear of I don't know, anything you name it. Astrophobia is one big fear that people intend to have. Um, Astrophobia is a big fear where are you have a fear of thunder, and currently in New Zealand there is thunderstorms going on, so you have a fear of thunder. So there's a lot of different things, and then like I did read that I just googled. Um, Experts don't know exactly what causes astrophobia. For some people, a traumatic childhood event during a storm can lead to astrophobia. You're also more likely to develop astrophobia if a parent or sibling has the condition. Sometimes people develop astrophobia for absolute no reason. So if you don't have a parent or sibling that suffers from astrophobia, then you probably just developed it from a traumatic childhood where where you were stuck in a storm, a thunderstorm, and you got scared, so you shit your pants, and then it stuck with you all this time because you were so traumatized as a kid, it's stuck in your head now. Um, but if you have none of those, then you just have a random fear of thunder. Literally, you just have a random fear of thunder. Like, if you have a fear, like, other what fears do you have? Like, do you have a fear of water, which is aquaphobia, I believe? Or do you have a fear of, like, bright things, or do you have a fear of a specific type of animal or amphibians, frogs specifically? Um, or is there, like, anything else that you are, like, really scared of or that you have a phobia of, or do you guys have any other fears? I know I don't know what the most common reason is. Or well, not the necessarily the most common reason, why but how many phobias can a person have? Can a person have? Up to 3 simultaneously. So if you have more than 3 phobias, that's insane. More than 3 phobias, I'm convinced that you're not even human, like, you're some non-existent creature. You're not human. So for a normal person, you would have 3. You would have 3 simultaneously, but if you have more than 3, I'm sorry, but I'm not counting you as a part of the human world. and I hate how one side of my hair stands up. So how many fears do you have in total? Because it says here, according to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition. Okay, that's Pacific phobia is an anxiety disorder. The average person with a Pacific phobia may experience up to three. So, how many phobias do you specifically have? Four. What phobias are those? Phobia of thunder, phobia of insects, phobia of amphibians. What's the third phobia? What's the fourth phobia, I should say? So we have fear of thunder, fear of insects, specifically ants and bees, and fear of dark and fear of amphibians. But that's what I've always said. You're not grog, 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 grog. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Um, but like I've always said, you're not a fear. You don't have a fear of the dark. You're you're afraid of what's behind the dark because, like I've always said, you're not afraid of the dark because it's just like dark. So explain this to me. You're afraid of the dark, but you're currently sitting in a dark room, I believe. Or before you were sitting in a dark room. So I don't understand any of that. Anyway, moving on. You're not afraid of the dark, you're afraid of what's behind the dark. So right now, outside, it's pretty dark, right? Well, it's not that dark. But when it's dark and you go outside, it's not that. Did you just see that fly? Again, it's not that you have a fear of the dark specifically or the dark itself. You are afraid of what's behind the dark. So you don't know what's hiding behind the dark at all. So when people say that they're afraid of the dark, that's crazy because you're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what's behind the dark. But that's just put down to be scared of the dark. Quotation marks, speech marks. So, with that being said, if you're afraid of the dark, you're not afraid of what's behind the dark, or of the dark, you're afraid of what's behind the dark, specifically. So that's what I've always said. You're not really afraid of the dark. You're just afraid of what's behind the dark, which is quite interesting because many people do have many people do have the fear of the dark. I guess the fly just wanted to join me. Did you guys see it fly in front of the screen? But like I've always said, and I will always say, you're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid on what's behind the dark. So with me, that's pretty obvious because I've always said it, and I will continue to always say it. You know, you're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid on what's behind the dark. And I will continue to say that as well. I wish that sign wasn't so bright, but then I have nowhere else to put it anyway. So you have four phobias, and I've just countlessly named all the phobias that you have. How many do I have? Um, how many do I have? I want you to answer that one. I want you to answer that one. How many phobias do I have? I want you to answer that one. Really want you to answer that one. I would prefer for you to answer that one. So according to the poll, you said no. So that means I have zero phobias. I don't have I don't have a fear of anything. Actually, actually, I cannot say that I have zero, but I'm 5% scared of heights. I don't like heights that much. I'm not a, I'm not, I'm not scared of heights. I'm just not a big fan of heights. So you guys can listen to that however you guys want to, because I'm not really a big fan of heights. I don't really like heights, but it's whatever you guys choose, then I will just go along with. Apart from that, I don't have any phobias. Just a little, just just a little fear of heights. That's it. Just a little fear of heights. I'm not that scared of anything. So based on my looks and based on the person that I am, what would you guys personally say that my my phobias would be? Like, you could take a shot in the dark with this one. You can literally take a blind shot and say what type of phobias that I look like a person to have. Nothing. So you're just basically calling me fearless. Ah, got it. Social phobias. What's social? Now known as social anxiety disorder, this phobia is marked by a fear of social situations in which a person might be judged or embarrassed. Specific phobias: when people talk about having a phobia of a specific object, such as snakes, spiders, or needles, they are referring to a specific phobia. The major specific phobias: animals, fear of dogs, fear of horses, fear of lizards, situations, claustrophobia, aerophobia, glossophobia, doctors, bleeding, needles, thunder, trees, hydrophobia, which is water, Fear of bathing, fear of darkness, fear of heights, fear of flying, fear of pain, fear of open spaces or crowds. I have a fear of crowds. Like if they're talking about crowds of people, I have a fear of crowds. I have fear of like crowds of people. I have a fear of crowds of people. Fear of needles or pointed objects. Fear of riding in a car. Fear of men. Fear of air. Fear of angina or choking. Fear of anger. Fear of flowers. Fear of people or society. I have a little fear of people. Fear of being touched, fear of peanut butter, fear of spiders, fear of numbers, fear of thunder and lightning, fear of outer space, fear of disorder or mutinous, fear of imperfection, fear of failure, fear of human like figures, and in fear of being alone. So, you know, when people say that they have a fear of being alone, they don't have a fear of being alone. They literally do not have a fear of being alone. Or there's a difference between being alone and just being by yourself. Wait, that makes no sense. If you prefer to be alone, that's your choice. But being alone and preferring to be alone are two different things. I can't remember how it goes, but there's something to be properly alone, and then, yeah, I don't remember how it works. Fear of bacteria, fear of gravity, fear of stairs or steep slopes, fear of amphibians, fear of pins and needles, fear of books, fear of plants, fear of ugliness, fear of I don't even know what that means. Fear of mirrors, fear of snow, fear of spending money, fear of colors, fear of clocks, fear of time, fear of food, fear of confined spaces, fear of climbing, fear of clowns, fear of computers, fear of dogs, fear of demons, fear of making decisions, fear of trees, fear of dentists, fear of houses, fear of accidents, fear of the home, fear of the cats, fear of vomiting, fear of insects, fear of teenagers, fear of horses, fear of a word that I cannot say, fear of marriage, fear of knees, fear of speaking in public, fear of women. Okay, so is there a difference between public speaking and the fear of the public in general? And so is there a difference between public speaking and speaking in public? So is there a difference? Because I feel like public speaking is when you talk to the public, and in talking in public is quite different because you're talking to your friends, but you're just out in public. So would you guys say that there is a huge difference that having a fear of talking in public versus having a fear of public speaking? I feel like there is a difference between public speaking and a fear of having a pub speaking in public. But you guys definitely let me know. Fear of touch, fear of the sun, fear of blood, fear of reptiles, fear of long words, fear of water, fear of illness, fear of doctors, fear of insects, fear of rooms, fear of buttons, fear of the color white, fear of tornadoes and hurricanes, fear of childbirth, fear of cooking, fear of large things, a megalophobia, fear of the color black, fear of the small things, fear of dirt and germs, fear of death or dead things, fear of the night, fear of being without your mobile phone, which is nomophobia, fear of hospitals, fear of the dark. Okay, okay. I have a fear of hospitals, okay? I have a fear of hospitals. I have a major fear of hospitals. I don't know what it's called, but I have a huge fear of I have a huge fear of hospitals. I have a really huge fear of hospitals. I have a huge fear of hospitals. I hate hospitals. I know hate's a pretty strong word, but I strongly dislike hospitals. I strongly dislike hospitals. Fear of gaining weight, fear of the figure eight, fear of rain, fear of snakes, fear of birds, fear of smells, fear of shellfish, fear of paper, fear of disease, fear of children, fear of kissing, fear of love, fear of phobias, fear of feet, fear of the color purple, fear of ferns, fear of flying, fear of fire, fear of Halloween, fear of school, fear of being stared at, fear of the moon, fear of social evaluation, fear of sleep, fear of speed, fear of technology, fear of the ocean, fear of hair, fear of thunder, fear of needle/injections, and fear of holes. I know it's crazy because people do have a fear of holes. People have a fear of holes. People have a fear of holes. What type of holes? It's just like general holes that you would find like in a sponge or something. So that was T. Now we're moving on from V to Z, which ain't much. It's just V. Fear of beautiful women, fear of germs, fear of witches and witchcraft, fear of strangers or foreigners, fear of animals, and fear of vacuum cleaners. Fear of vacuum cleaners. Are you a cat? Are you a baby? Are you a cat? A scared little kitty cat that is scared of vacuum cleaners. Scared of a vacuum cleaner. I can see that being a possibility. But how do you vacuum your floor? How do you vacuum your floor? How, how do you do your housework? How do you do chores? If you have a fear of vacuuming, if you have a fear of vacuum cleaner, how do you specifically vacuum the floor? Do you broom the floor? Do you not vacuum all the dirt and everything? You broom everything. You broom everything. Okay, guys, so I might be being a little bit mean to people that actually have these fears, and if you're subscribed to my channel, I'm sorry, but it's all in fun and games at the end of the day. We are a funny channel. We're a very inclusive channel. So if you guys ever do feel like I'm making fun of you, just let me know in the comments down below because I would definitely refrain from making fun of you if you do have a fear of vacuums. Who would have a fear of vacuums? Tell me that now, please. Who would have a fear of vacuums? Tell me that, please. For the love of Christ. Let me know. Symptoms of phobias. Phobias lead to physical, emotional, and behavioral symptoms. Common symptoms include chest tightness or pain, chills or hot flushes, choking sensations, confusion, difficulty breathing, dizziness, dry mouth, increased blood pressure, nausea, racing heartbeat, and shaking or trembling. So I think the most rare fear in the whole entire world is having a fear of peanut butter on your face. I think that's the rarest fear in the world. That's generally the weirdest and rarest fear that I have ever heard a person have. A fear of vacuum. A fear of peanut butter on your face. Why do you have peanut butter on your face anyway? Actually, no. Not on your face, not on your face. The fear the fear is that you have a fear of peanut butter stuck on the top of your mouth, on the roof of your mouth. That's the fear. That's the fear. So you know what the roof of your mouth is? You have your tongue, then you have the top of your mouth. That's the weirdest fear in the whole entire world. You have a fear of peanut butter on the top of your roof, on the roof of your mouth, or you have a peanut butter fear in general. Oh, you are afraid of the dark. That is a massive one. Afraid of the dark. Guys, why are some people like this? Why are they afraid of the dark? What has the dark ever done to you? It's not like something's just gonna randomly pop out in the middle of the night and just scare you out of nowhere. Nothing's gonna happen, you know. Like, generally, nothing is going to happen. Nothing's gonna jump out at you in the middle of the night. Like, you generally have to be insane. A fear of the dark. A fear of the dark is absolutely insane because if you think about it, you having a fear of the dark is just it's pretty common, but but I don't know why I know, but I don't know why I get scared in dark. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. Ah, I feel like an evil person. Hee hee ha hoo. You know what I really want to do? Do you guys know what I want to do? Do you know what I desperately want to do? I want to go to a spooky house when it's Halloween. A haunted house when it's Halloween. A spooky house when it's Halloween. A, s- a haunted house. I can't breathe. My stomach hurts. No way. Yeah, I want to explore I want to explore a haunted house when it's Halloween. You can come join if you want. No, no, house. Why am I laughing so much? And did you see? Did you see a person? I had my mute mic. Did you see a person there? Did you see a different person? Did you see like a? Did you see him here? I asked him if he wanted to be famous, just like he does on TikTok. So he decided to come in frame. As I'm laughing so much, and I said he's not as good as me, and he goes, "I don't post as much shit as you do on TikTok." I just asked him, and he wanted to join. That's why I was laughing so much. Because he doesn't have 50 followers or 417 followers on TikTok and not 50 subscribers. Right, so back to the thing. Back to so you're gonna join me to go to a haunted house on Halloween. I don't know if there's any haunted houses in New Zealand or specifically the city that we live in, because I'm not ready to give out the city that I live in because I don't want people finding me that also live in New Zealand. You know, so where we live, I don't think the city that we live in. I don't think there's any haunted houses, but you also said that you're taking me trick or treating this year. I'll sneak into someone's home. Me will sneak in someone's home. What? 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 Confused. I don't know what's going on. No, there is something. I know there's something. Do I not know how to look at ice cream? Wow, amazing. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. There was something. You were laughing. Okay. You're gonna go laugh your ass off. Let me set it up. La 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 la. La 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 la. And I will love you for 1,000 more. Is this ASMR? Sounds quite soothing. Is there a boat in here? I don't know. Default. I don't think he's in here at the moment. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mhm. 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 I'm gonna mute after I do this, so I can eat my ice cream. Welcome back. No problem. I don't know why Stream Elements bot was up in here for, but we'll pin the message. We'll pin the message. I have Nightbot back. It's just to make sure that everything is okay, and if anyone spams or anything, he will time them out. Commands custom. Any custom commands that you guys want me to use or anything? Time is enable. I don't know if that's actually gonna work. Should go off every 5, 10, and 15 minutes. Interrogations. No, I want so you can do either exclamation like or exclamation spam. That just helps out with. It just helps people know. It's not spam protection. It's notification alert. Okay. How do you get giveaways? I don't giveaways on that mod. Roll up. What does this mean? Oh, there is no giveaway. Support form. I don't think I want the support form. I don't want the support form. I just want to show that. I just want to see. How do I put? Okay, we'll just sort this out later. No, I do want the default command. And okay. The allies you set this command to be of exclamation con does not exist. What do you mean? Of course it doesn't exist. Con. Of course con doesn't exist. Who said I was using exclamation con anyway? I don't have anything that's con. Oh, you're the only one in here, so it picks you. You're the only one in here, so it just automatically picks you, I guess. You've been the most active in chat. You've been the most active in chat, so it's gonna naturally pick you. But I just found out that if you guys send 50 messages or more in chat, the timers will go off. And I don't think that this is, I think this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 48, 49, 50. So I think you have to send 50 messages in within 5 minutes. So people have to send 50 messages in the last 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So chat lines is set to 50. Nightbot will send a message only if within the last 5 minutes people have sent 50 messages or more in your chat. So if you guys send 50 right now, just spam chat with whatever. Just absolutely spam chat. I wanna see if this actually works because apparently if you send 50, if you send 50 or more messages, it works. It will send, a timer. He'll just send a random timer that I have set. So if you guys send 50 messages, just absolutely spam chat. Should I do winner again? I'm gonna do winner again. I've done winner again, so I guess so it's just a waiting game. Yeah, of course. It, it's always gonna be. It's always gonna be. The allies you set this command to be of condos. I don't know what it means by that. So there's this thing. Disregard the last thing that I did was winner. I just wanted to see, but yes, you are active in chat. If you're still in here, for some reason you've just gone absolutely quiet. Oh, settings. It's in settings. You don't have any managers yet. Managers are users who can access your Nightbot control panel. Does anyone want to? I guess it's not settings. That just takes you to support form. I think it's been the past 5 minutes. So if you guys just absolutely spam the chat right now, so 56, 57, 58, 59, 8 o'clock, 8:01, you have to spam a lot of messages by 8:01, and you only have 4 minutes to do so, to just absolutely spam chat with 50 messages by the time 8:01 comes around. 8:01, you guys have to spam chat in 4 minutes. 8:01, you have to spam chat. Just absolutely just spam chat because I wanna see if this works. You have to at least get 50 messages before the timers go off. 50 messages in the la in the eh, in 4 minutes, and I don't see anyone spamming. Spam chat, 'cause in the last 5 minutes, 3 minutes. It's 7:58 by 8:01. 'It says that we need 50 messages in the last 5 minutes, so if you just spam, just do what you guys would like to bust this theory to see if it works by 8:05, everything should be a go and everything should be fine, and you should send out at least 1 message. So you have 5 minutes to do so, starting now if you're still in here. He's on a timer, and the only way that the timer works is if you guys send 50 messages. And he'll just, you know what, laughing is good for health, so. Laughing is good for health. Is laughing good for health? You should start laughing right now. I mean, it's or it might just work if there's, like, Right, so you've still got, like you have many more messages to go. Many more messages to go, because that's nowhere close to 50. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to send 50. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to do 50. 2 minutes to do 50. OMG, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. I just wanna see if it works. Oh, no. What's wrong? Is there something wrong? Is there something in particular that you want to talk about? Is there anything in particular that you would like to talk about? Because you said, "Oh, no," as if something has struck. Something is about to happen, or something has already happened, because you only have 1 minute left. But I guess that it has to work with multiple people, because I'm pretty sure that's already 50 in the last 5 minutes. But I guess that you just can carry on to see if the myth is real or if it's fake. You are going to fly. That is humanly impossible for someone to fly. I guess that is not possible, but I guess the word itself says I'm possible. So I guess that you can do anything. You can fly. You can do anything. Why are you crying? Why is there crying emojis? Is that the only emojis that you can think of? Half face emojis, laughing emojis, and hug emoji, and eyes. What are you seeking for? Are you seeking for attention? Oh, more laughing emojis. I think you have conquered it with all the laughing emojis. Is there something in particular that's quite funny that you would like to talk about, or would you prefer to keep a secret? Is it the way that I'm talking? Is it the way that I'm acting? Is it the way that I'm trying to get information out of you? Is it the way that I'm negotiating and torturing you because you seem to be laughing a lot? In my ear, this sounds like a lot. Even a love heart, even eyes. More eyes. That must seem in particular because you must be seeking for something. Are you seeking? Why am I talking like this? Why am I doing facial expressions like this? It is 5 minutes. 5 minutes is up. But if you want to carry on, you're more than welcome to, because this is how I like my chat. It likes to be lively. The allies use this command to be of con does not exist. Of course, con does not exist. So much laughing. Are you seeking for laughter, or is that laughing the best medicine that's on the planet? Or laughing in a think emoji. Whatever you got, whatever you put, I'm gonna read out and I'm gonna make an excuse to say that is the incorrect emoji to go along with the rest. Yes, time is up, but you can carry on if you want, because this is the most hilarious and active the chat has been. Only if Lily was here. Oh, wait, no. She's probably doing something else, and she is probably hooking up with Jungkook right now, because she is currently Jungkook's wife after all. So, if Lily, if you see this, I'm glad to say and pronounce to you that you should have been on this as well. You should have been spamming the chat. You should have been putting whatever you wanted to. Time is up. Of course, it's up. It's 8:06 now, but he hasn't said anything. But maybe you're just hanging out with your husband, Jungkook. Is Jungkook the best in BTS, or is there other people? Who is your personal favorite? Or is there no personal favorites, or are they all the same? Are they all just the same? Do they all look the same? Do they look different? I see an A. Does that mean angel? Does that mean ABC? Yeah, I guess. Apples, bananas, carrots. I don't know a fruit that starts with D or E. Oh, dragon fruit. F, G, grapes. So we have apples, bananas, carrots, dragon fruit, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Are you gonna write the whole entire alphabet, and are you gonna say it backwards? Because I can say the alphabet backwards without even saying a word. G. GFEDCABs. You see, I already read ABCDEFG. Gummy bears chasing me. Well, that must be particular. Is there something that you want to talk about? Why is it gummy bears chasing you? Are they this big? Are they this big? Or are they this big? Or are they small? Are they big? Are they huge? Are they just the right size? Are they as tall as you? Are they taller than you? Are they shorter than you? Or are they a normal sized gummy bear that is that big? We would never know because you make up a random song. You said something about them taking your shoe. I think that you are hallucinating and there's something terribly wrong with you because no gummy bear should be chasing you. If you want a gummy bear to be chasing you, there is always one gummy bear that will always chase you. If there is one particular gummy bear that should be chasing you, who should it be? What should it be? How tall are they? How short are they? Is it an actual gummy bear or is it not? In every single stream to see if I could get information or if it just adds an epic spurt compared to my normal voice. Because me speaking in a soft and fast voice absolutely brightens up the stream because there is a lot of laughing emojis going on in the chat right now. It puts drama, it puts dramatic, it puts drama queen vibes, it puts dramatic vibes, it paints over dramatic vibes. It should be anything that is in this world. I'm trying to spruce up the stream. After all those messages that have come through, I think that it should be fine. Different voices, different accents, different anything, different. What are you guys doing? Hey, you are a gummy bear, right? I believe that I am your gummy bear, but do I look like a gummy bear? Do I taste like a gummy bear? I know that you've tasted me before. Wait, I should not have had that. Now I've just exposed to the whole entire world wherever people watch me from. So congratulations, but that's not. If you were thinking of the wrong thing, you are thick in the head because I was not talking about something that you are thinking of. Get your mind out of the gutter, clean your mind, take it to the brain car wash, take it to the brain wash your brain, store those files in the trash because that's what I'm not thinking of. If you think I am thinking of something dirty, well, I am not. Well, I cannot confirm or deny if I am talking about something dirty or not because it is my brain. And if you guys are thinking the same thing, you should be on air and you should not be thinking of those things because this is a family friendly channel. Okay, this Nightbot is really annoying with the con. He is really annoying. Are those monkey emojis? Because I cannot currently see. I don't know if they are. Monkey emojis, but by the looks of things, they are monkey emojis. So I think someone's in a monkey mood to climb trees, just to be crazy. As a monkey mood to climb trees, or a monkey mood to do something else. Okay, since you won't shut up about the con. Okay, I couldn't quite see because it is small for monkey emojis. You see, there's many different theories about you having four fears. Is that correct with you having four fears? That's absolutely absurd. That is ridiculous for a person to have four fears. You must be in a very monkey mood or something. I don't think that that should be correct to have four fears. I don't know why you're scared of insects, specifically bees and ants. Ants are just harmless creatures that have done nothing to you. Bees, they really sting if you annoy them. You should just stay still because they don't sting furniture. They don't like it when they get annoyed. Are you scared of amphibians? Do you have a fear of amphibians? You shouldn't be having a fear of amphibians. Frogs are just as good as flies. They even eat flies. What is the difference between an actual fly and having an amphibian. There is no difference. You might as well just be scared of everything in the whole entire world. Even the most littlest things, like a chipmunk, a squirrel, snow. Yes, that's very ridiculous to have a fear of snow, I must say. Ants aren't horrible, especially when they climb up your legs. You are going to feel. I'm going to make you feel these ants climb up your leg like it's been nothing before. Imagine if you had no shoes on. All these ants had their little ant hole, and it was as big as it could possibly be with that whole entire ant family. And the queen ant decided to come out and see what was going on. And then they end up climbing all over your legs because it is ant infested. How would you feel? Would you run? Would you scrape them off? How would you feel? Do you know what mealworms are? Yeah, you guys wouldn't want that. I'm going to make you feel like there's ants climbing up here right now. You're going to be scared. You're going to try to brush them off your legs. You're going to roll around on the ground. And someone is going to come in and ask if you're okay. You're rolling around on the ground. Then they're going to feel the same feeling because you've said that there's ants. And now you have to convince them that there's ants climbing all over you and them. You'll fly away. Well, how are you gonna fly? You have no wings. You have no contraption to make you fly. So that makes no sense at all. Wow, my voice. Yes, I know. I should talk like this every single time. I like my voice like this, actually. So I should just talk like this, shouldn't I? Or should I have a deep voice? Or should I just talk normally? Because I feel like when I talk like that, it's actually a big difference. But, you did stick laughing emojis, so I don't feel like it's the best thing, so I would expect you to put laughing emojis when I talk in my own voice, you know? So from a soft voice, well, how can you fly? Is there a way that you can fly? Do you have any contraptions to fly? Are you gonna jump off a chair and try to fly like Superman? Then you're just gonna face plant straight into the ground, so I don't think that'll work. Unfortunately, none of that works. All of that is just a myth and nothing is true. That's just a theory. I don't think that you should try that. But if you can convince me that you can fly, then you can convince me to fly. But I personally do not think that you can fly. I don't personally think that you can fly at all. Because if you can fly, you're just an absolute crazy person. If you can fly, you're just an absolute ridiculous human. And I won't even call you human at that point. You being able to fly, like I can fly too. I can jump off the ground and flap my wings for a millisecond, and that's it. How can you fly? Can you tell me how you can fly? Because I would love to know how you can fly. I love your voice so much. Well, thank you very much. I love my voice as well. It just puts that twist and diversity on it, and I love your voice too. Because you're just a little bit shy. I cannot do a baby voice at all, but that's okay. So, So, if you can fly, can you prove to me in three simple steps on how you can fly that I can try? So, if you can fly, I might be able to try. I'm not a poet, and I don't know it. I might be a poet, but I don't know it. But if you can fly, teach me why. If you can fly, teach me why you can fly. Shy, why? Because you can fly? Wow, you cannot fly, so you're a little bit shy because because I just because I just exposed you for being a little bit shy. No, I can't fly. I am not a bee. Oh, so you can't fly because you're not a bee. Oh, unfortunately, that sucks for you because you just said that you can fly. But like I said, you're shy because you can't fly, so I just exposed you because you can't fly, and you don't know why. I said, teach me how you can fly. In just 3 easy steps? Why? Because I want to know how to fly. Why do I want to be able to know how to fly? Because flying, I would love to not have as a superpower. But if you guys had to have a superpower, what would your guys' superpower be? I feel like mine is either invisibility or no, flying as a super ability. Wow. You just said no. So you just exposed yourself again because you're shy. You don't know why. Because you can't fly. See the bug on the rug. I will give. I will give his legs a tug. See him run, see him go. He did not like it, no, no. See him hop on the mop. See him hide, make me stop. I will stop, I will not fug you safe. You are safe, little bug. Okay, that wasn't the best. Piping down the valleys wild, playing songs of pleasant glee. On a cloud I saw a child, and he laughing at me, and he laughing said to me, "Pipe a song about a lamb." So I piped with merry cheer. Pipe, pipe that song again. So I piped. He wait to hear. I was trying to find something that's like a poem. Imagine a pig in a big purple wig. Imagine a car in the shape of a star. Imagine a bear wearing pink underwear. Imagine a fox wearing red fluffy socks. Imagine a shoe that always stayed new. Just imagine. My phone fell on top of my face because of laughing. Well, you shouldn't be laughing so much just because you love my voice. You are deeply in love with my voice, so I don't think you should be dropping your phone. You should keep it. You should hold it tight. You should have a good grip, like you should have a good grip on something else. I might not say because I might make you shy. I don't know. Unless you have a dirty mind, can you please exit the channel now? Can you please leave this altogether? Because I know that you have a dirty mind. And if you have a dirty mind, then please do not come any further of what you were thinking. I was thinking about a grip of a lollipop, you know? You suck it really hard, yes. Life madness. Life gets faster every day. No time to think, no time to play. Hurry, chaos, lots of stress. Tension leads to sleepiness. When will this madness cease? Where is free time? Where is peace? I'm running, doing till I drop. Give me buttons, pause, mute, stop! Life gets faster every day. No time to think, no time to play. Hurry, chaos, lots of stress. Tension leads to sleepiness. When will all of this madness cease? When is free time? When is free time? When is peace? I'm running, doing till I drop. Give me buttons, pause, mute, stop. So, I'm running, doing till I drop. I'm running, doing till I drop my phone on my face because I'm laughing so loud. Because I can fly, but I don't know why. Because I'm not a bee and I'm not a fly, but I wonder how to fly. I'm not a poet. Maybe I am, but I never know it. But I never knew it. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Maybe I'm not a poet. Maybe I'm just talking like this to make sure that everything is okay. Yes, you'll put in a fair emoji. Congratulations, because I'm a mafia, and I have successfully given you permission to put that emoji. Wait, I never gave you permission. That's right. You just decided to put that yourself. If you randomly wake up in the middle of the night, just let me know because ants my rhymes because you can fly. You're so shy because you're not a fly. You're so shy because you cannot fly. So I just exposed you. What a song. I made that song all by myself. I made a pretty little rhyme. So, life gets faster every day, no time to think, no time to play. Hurry, chaos, lots of stress, tension leads to sleepiness. Tension leads to sleepiness. You shouldn't be sleepiness. All the tension leads to sleepiness. Oh, I don't think so. Because sleepiness is all the tension that leads to sleepiness. When will all this madness cease? I don't think the madness will cease. Just like the Palestine and Israel thing, that will never cease. Where is free time? There is no free time. Where is peace? There is no peace. I am running, doing till I drop my phone on my face because I'm shy, because I don't know how to fly, but I wonder why I should know how to fly. Give me buttons. Pause, mute, stop. I just like making things rhyme, because I am a rhyme master. Give me some words that rhyme from your own head. Do not Google. But I am Googling to see if I can make you laugh, and I see a lot of laughing emojis. So I guess I'm the best. Wait, no, I'm not the best. So I can just keep imagining that a car in the shape of a star and a bug in the shape of a mug or a bear in purple underwear or a razor in the shape of a phaser or a fox and fluffy socks, fluffy red socks to be precise. You see that light? It is so bright because I am here and I'm the star. I'm bright. The light is bright. I wonder why? Because I'm so shy, but it's overexposed to the point. But imagine the bug in the shape of a rug. Imagine a star in the shape of a car. Imagine a fox with red fluffy socks. Imagine me in the shape of a wee wee. Yeah, that was worse. That was cringe. That was the most cringiest thing on earth. Why is this loading? I cannot listen to it. The backward book. It's really, really slow right now. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that website as well. Because that's just not the best website in the planet. Chaos. B. Did you say underwear? Yes, I said. Imagine a bear in purple underwear, preferably bright purple underwear. Maybe a bear in purple underwear. What do you say a fox in bright fluffy socks? Red fluffy socks. Imagine a rug in the shape of a mug. Imagine a bug in the shape of a rug. Imagine a rug on top of a mug. Imagine a mug on top of a bug. Oh, yes, and don't let me forget a star in the shape of a car. Did I say underwear? Does that lay a mystery? Because underwear and a bear, they go perfectly fine, whereas when I am near. So when I am near a bear in purple underwear, that's a good combination, but the bear has to be brown. It has to be a brown bear, maybe a black bear in purple underwear. When I'm near, bears get scared. When I am near, I see lots of bears in purple underwear. But I wouldn't know because I've never tried purple underwear and I've never seen a bear in purple underwear. Honey bunny. Yes, let me make that work. Honey bunny and honey, but a bunny doesn't like honey, and a honey doesn't like bunny, but a bunny absolutely loves honey. Oh wait, honey bunny, that's two separate words altogether. It's a beautiful nickname to call your significant other. If you would like to call your significant other something, it is called honey bunny, but honey doesn't like bunny, and bunnies do not like honey. Even though there's two separate words, it's a great nickname because honey is your bunny, and your bunny is honey. And no matter what, your bunny will always taste like honey. You're just hallucinating. Wait, are you actually hallucinating or is this real? Hallucination is so much hallucination. Hallucination, hypnotizing someone, is just like hypnotizing someone. Hypnotizing someone is just like hypnotizing someone. Is hypnosis really real? Because I just think it's just a bunch of flipnosis. Flipnosis is just the same as hypnosis. Flipnosis is just the same as wink wink, but wink wink rhymes with pink pink and blink blink and kink kink. If you're feeling kinky and if you don't know the word kinky, you should go Google it and get the definition of kinky. What about winky? What about winky linky? What about linky winky ninky? What about the shush emoji? Is that meant to be a secret between me and a bear in purple underwear? Do you know the definition of kinky? Well, you should go and go and Google to find the definition because winky and wink wink is just the same as pink pink or wink or nink nink. What about linky link or winky wink? Linky link and winky wink. Yeah, they rhyme. But winky wink is another beautiful nickname. But you have to put the shush emoji so no one will know. And you'll be back. Well, I'm going to end it up here very shortly, so you better make it quick. If I end it quick, then you will be so wick. If you're wick, then you would be so quick. If you don't be back quick, then I'm ending it in a split quick second. If you're Spanish, that means that you're Latino. But if you're Latino, please run when they are angry. Because they are the most hilarious people on the planet. When they're angry, they mean business. But if you would be back, you would say 29. So I think that is so whack. If you're not back in the next 5 minutes, then that is so whack. You guys can see the hair going in my mouth. You better make it quick. Because that is so wick. That is so whack. But whack and back. Wait, whack and back off. If I whack you, will you back? No, you won't back because back is just as similar to whack as it is lack. If you're lack, did you know the lack of sleep the brain will eat itself? Have you ever noticed that? Yeah, the lack of sleep. Well, maybe it's all the tension that leads to sleepiness. Could I make a song out of all this rhyming poetry? Maybe not, because I just said poetry, which, yes, it's a lot of poets, but I'm not a poet because I always knew it. Because I always know it. Maybe I don't know it and I am a poet. Maybe I just make things rhyme because it's just the first thing that comes to it. None of this is planned because I'm so land. Have you ever heard the term wink wink? Have you ever heard the term blink blink? Have you ever heard the term pink pink? Have you ever heard the term bink bink? Or blink blink or pink pink? Wait, what is it? I just repeated a lot of winks. But I guess that there is lots of inks and a squid from an ink. An ink from a squid is absolutely so wink wink. But that's so pink pink and link link. What about link link? Does that suit with wink wink? So if I went wink link, that doesn't rhyme. That is not as good as purple as a bear in purple underwear. What would you guys say? Because back and whack sound the same, but like if you say whack, you're intentionally meant to whack someone. What would you prefer? If I back or if I whack? What am I whacking? What am I backing? What is purple? What is a bear in purple underwear? Imagine a bug on a rug. Imagine a hug full of bugs. Imagine a car shaped like a star. Imagine a star shaped like a car. Imagine a bug on a mug. Imagine a cup. Imagine a mug on a bug. Imagine a rug on a mug. Imagine a mug on a rug. Imagine a bear in purple underwear. Life gets faster every day, no time to think, no time to play. Hurry, chaos, lots of stress. Tension leads to sleepiness. When will all this madness cease? Where is free time? Where is peace? I'm running, doing till I drop. Give me buttons, pause, mute, stop. Tail of a whale. A bold blue whale get out to sail across the deep green sea. He switched his tail, he did not fail. He's strong and brave, like a fail. That's the worst rhyme I've ever heard in my life. Love, glove, fun, run, train, strain, mouse, house, make, rake, cry, try, school, cool, dad, mad. If your dad is mad, consider that you are rad. He's just mad because you're rad. Imagine being radical and your dad is being madical. Imagine a train, but that's so vain. If you don't know what vain is, it means that you like looking at yourself. So you must be hit by a train. Imagine love. It fits perfectly like a glove. If your love is too strong for the glove, then the glove might break. If you try, you will cry. If you cry, you can try. Don't try to cry. Don't cry, because you'll never try. House. Imagine a mouse in a house, but the house is a bouse. What about a flouse? What about a mouse? What about a rouse? What about a Brussels rouse? Wait, no, it's called Brussels. What about make? Make it till you rake it. No. No, that is incorrect. You don't rake it till you make it. Wait, what about if you did rake it till you make it? You rake your garden. You rake the leaves till you make it. Sounds a bit ridiculous to me. What about if you're too cool for school, but you just are a fool? What about if you run, but it's all just for fun? What about fun? It's just running your life. I have a little frog. His name is Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and gulped up the soap. And when he tried to talk, he had a bubble in his throat. What about a bear in pink and purple underwear? A bear in purple underwear just has something that is stuck in my head. I am back, winky winky. What about blinky blinky? What about pinky pinky? You left and you're back. That took a few while. You're lucky I didn't end, because if you went back in time, that would have been whack, and then I would have ended quack. Then I would have ended with a quack. What about if love is a glove and it just doesn't fit? But what about if a glove is just love? What about run is just fun? You're running for fun. Wait, you're running for funning. Yeah, funning isn't a word. What about train? Because you're so vain, you should be hit by a train which will leave a stain. If you don't know what vain is, it means that you like looking at yourself. So if you like looking at yourself, you should be hit by a train because it will leave a blood stain. Mouse. What about if a mouse was in a house? But that's so rouse. Oh, what about a Brussels sprouts? Oh no, it's a Brussels sprout. The little mini cabbage, it seems no one likes. Make it. What about making a rake? What about if you're raking just to make? What about making is just raking? So if they say make it Do it till you make it. That is completely wrong because you're making it until you reach the rake. How? What about if you cry? Are you still trying to cry? No, try to cry is absolutely wrong because if you cry, you're not trying to be happy. Crying and trying to be happy are two different things because you're crying in the moment and laughter or sadness or emotional depression. But depression leads to suppression. Suppression is just like a suppression mine that blows up that no one ever hears. Suppression is when everything is silent. Suppression is when it makes no noise. What about if school was too cool, but you just act like a fool so you think that school is too cool, when actually school is the best education for you? School and being too cool, and you're being kicked out of school by the principal. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So if you think you're too cool for school, then you end up being kicked out of school by the principal. Ah, I think you've done something wrong there. What about dad is mad? Because dad is mad because you're just so rad. You're so radical that dad is so medical. Dadical, radical, and medical. Yes, that is so great because dadical and radical is just so cool. It's just so cool to cool. Because radical and dadical and medical, dad is mad because you're rad. Yeah, never forget that. Your dad is mad because you're rad. And hopefully, you guys did really enjoy this, and especially all of those rhymings because I absolutely did love it. So, on the bright side, I did really enjoy this stream, and I hope you guys did enjoy this stream as much as I did, and hopefully, this gets as much views as I hope it would. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to turn on notifications set up for I post, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love and appreciate all you guys, and why did the one like go away? It currently says that I only have one like, so if you didn't like, make sure you like it right now. And I applaud all you guys, but especially this one person that's been in here for the whole entire stream to make it happen. She disappeared twice, but she came back. Disappearing is just like reappearing. Disappearing, reappearing. What about disappearing? Forever. Dad is mad because you're rad. But you would never know because you don't know how rad you are. Being cool for school, but then end up being kicked out by the principal. I appreciate all you guys, and Dad is rad. No, Dad is mad because you're too rad.